Orange here, and welcome back to System Shock 2. Now we are on Deck 1 Engineering. We're down here to try and reactivate the engine core so that we can get primary systems like the elevators up and running again, so that we can use the elevator to get up to Deck 4 operations. And looks like there's radiation in this little zone. That's gonna be fun. So that way to the engine core. We're trying to get to the engine core, so let's go that way.
Radiation hazard.
Yeah.
This is Xerxes. The coolant tubes are off limits to all personnel. To avoid possible detention and execution, please respect the will of the many.
So right now we're in the coolant tubes, and we're heading for the reactor core.
Alright.
Whoa!
We do not welcome you.
Oh, how'd you hit me? There we go. I will take your soda and I will drink it. It's probably warm, not cold. We can search this guy. He's got a couple cyber modules on him. And there is a pack of cigarettes. Cigarettes are similar to the food items, which the food and drink items, which give you a little bit of health, but the cigarettes give you a little bit of psi points, but they damage you a little bit. They like how when you drink alcohol, it gives you a little bit of health, but it damages your psi points. Well, this is a similar item, except for it's the other way around. It gives you psi points and takes away a little bit of Can I hack this? Yes, I can. I can hack security crates now. Okay. There we go. Which reminds me, at some point I gotta go back up to Deck 2 because there were a ton of security crates that I was not able to get to in the past. But now that I have a hack skill of 2, I can get into them, and they have some useful goodies in them.
The radiation must have locked the protective seals on engine core access. You're going to have to find some way to purge the radiation from the coolant tubes. Xerxes is blocking me out of the primary data loop, so I can't get any information to help you. He's working for them now.
Well, it looks like we are now in the midst of another series of tasks that we have to do to complete what was otherwise going to be a very simple and straightforward task. So, yay. So now we basically are going to have to explore the engineering deck to see if there's a way to purge the radiation that's in the coolant tubes.
Radiation hazard.
Keep your eyes open. You must find a way to purge these coolant tubes and get into the engine core. The ship must have some kind of backup system in place for just this kind of situation.
Yes, that's what we're gonna have to go on.
Do you ever had hypo? So sick.
Somebody's dying of radiation poisoning. Let me see if there's a way I can get around that. I don't think so, actually. Let's just go through here.
Radiation hazard.
Shoddy pistol, is there anything in it? There is one bullet that I can extract. And this guy's got a couple cyber modules, nice. And I think that's all that's in here.
You must move faster. Your mind cannot conceive of the stakes we are dealing with. Keep your eyes open for utility storage 4. I've laid in some supplies there. The passcode is 59004. Got to get to Deck.
The many demands the termination of this exchange. We regret any inconvenience.
So utility storage 4, huh? shotgun. Trying to get his attention. Maybe I'm too far away. Hi, he heard that. Got him. Nice. And there is a PDA audio log here. Just need a moment. Oh, that reminds me, I have a research skill. I can research these things here. It's a pulpy, kidney-shaped organ that controls most of the hybrid's vital functions. Chemicals needed to research, none. That's going pretty fast. You can learn more about this hybrid. This is the storage 5. I don't have the passcode for storage 5 yet. Let's just see what else is here. Rad hypo, could definitely use that right now, with all the radiation. And another audio log.
Research complete.
You've learned how to best target the hybrid for maximal damage. All damage you deal to hybrids will be increased by 25%. DNA structure indicates that this organism is a hybrid of a human host and a parasitic organism. Although the parasite, resembling a yard-long worm, has deteriorated to a stage beyond useful analysis, the effects of the process are evident. Severe deterioration of higher-level mental process is caused by tumorous growths along the spinal column and brainstem. The non-human tissues seem to be formed of a composite of small worm-like creatures that have adapted into the host body and taken over a majority of motor control and decision-making functions. There also appears to be direct stimulation of the autonomic nervous and glandular system. Hence, the organism produces exceptional amounts of both adrenaline and endorphins, making it remarkably strong and aggressive. What remains cannot really be called human at all. The damage done to the host by the process is irrevocable, and the organism now functions with no sense of morality or hesitation. Recommendations: the organism is vulnerable to the same forms of stimuli as a human. However, the changes in its physiology suggest a chemistry more complex than is currently understood. Further analysis of similar organisms might provide more insight in this area. So that's interesting. I guess now's a good time to listen to the audio logs.
Before, I couldn't get rid of those jarheads from the Rickenbacker. Now I can't find one for love or money. That creepy OSA guy followed me around for 2 months until he got the hint. Now I tried to contact him to see if he knew what was going on, but all of a sudden, he won't return my mail.
Everyone's disappearing.
Anatoly, you must open up the planet to the scientific staff of this vessel. If there is something down there, it's bigger than Triumph, it's bigger than the UNN, and it's bigger than you. And why have you and Diego shut off Deck 3? What's going on?
Things are starting to sound fishy.
Radiation hazard.
This is like a maze. Whoa. Oh, and now I can one-shot these guys. Let me take a med hype.
Your song is not ours.
And he got a hit on me.
They see you. Run.
Ah, you're no match for me anymore. I have researched your kind. I found utility for storage 4. There's an audio log here.
I'm not sure what secrets you and your new buddy Captain Diego have got going up on Deck 3, but I intend to find out. If you continue to refuse to meet with me and my staff, you will leave me no choice but to register a complaint with corporate. If you want to take me seriously, perhaps Sergeant Bronson and her security staff will.
So it seems like Deck 3 was sealed off for some suspicious reason. There's a pistol right there.
Radiation hazard.
Let me snag that. Well, there's nothing in it. That wasn't worth it. Okay, I can just hack the keypad. I don't even need the security code.
Security access compromised.
Now
Security
listen
access
carefully.
compromised.
The xenomorphs who have hijacked this ship are presumably from the surface of Tau Ceti 5. They've been able to infect a number of crew members through an extremely invasive parasitical technique. They've also demonstrated the ability to control the actions of others through some form of limited telepathy. Find the research soft, understand them, then kill them.
Alright. We got a speed booster. Speed booster, what it does is exactly as it would suggest. It makes you go really fast. In fact, you can go so fast that you can like hurt yourself running into a wall. So I found a hazard suit which gives me plus 80 defense against radiation and plus 80 defense against toxins. So that can be useful for traversing the radiation in this area. But it does not provide any defense against like actual damaging attacks. So I'm not sure. I think this is the exit, so I don't really need the radiation suit anymore.
We do not know death.
Death.
Only change.
We cannot kill.
We cannot kill each other without killing ourselves.
Is your vision so small that you cannot see the value of our way?
There's that there's those voices again. I hear a security camera.
Yes.
Yeah, if you see these guys coming at you, no, don't engage them in melee combat. Shoot them if you can, because they will. They're like suicide bomber robots. They will explode in your face when they get close. So we just found the quantum bioreconstruction device. And there's something in here. There's a monkey. That wasn't so bad. Oh, I guess now that we've researched this, we can free up that inventory slot. And I can start researching this other unresearched object. More nanites and, Ooh, excuse me. Something got in my nose. More nanites and cyber modules. And there's a security control station and armor-piercing rounds. You can deactivate the security system for a second. Or I can fail. Come on, I have a 65% chance of being successful. That doesn't look like 65% chance for me. No, I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take that chance. There we
Security
go.
system offline.
313 seconds. That's a lot of time. Let's see.
Delacroix was right. This ship was not ready for prime time. Okay, The automatic safety seals have shut due to the radiation leak in the tubes. I'm gonna head down to engineering control. I think I can use the fluidics monitoring computer to purge the tubes.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
It seems like I have to go somewhere to engineering control. And there's the elevator right there. Oh, I had a reaction right there.
I'm sorry.
Oh, shoot.
This is Xerxes. Due to the recent confusion, there will be a ship-wide census tomorrow at 0900. All personnel, please report to the common area of Deck 5 at that time.
Right. I could take a toxin hypo, I guess. I'm glad I turned the security system off. I need a chemical. Before I can continue my research, I need fermium. I believe there was a chemical storeroom back on Deck 2. Oh, and there's a turret there, but it is helpless against me because I deactivated the security system. Turrets here. These ones are blue. It's a laser turret. Shoots lasers at me. This is what I mean when the game can be a lot easier as the because you can pretty much just tell straight to their face, nope. Most of these enemies you can just say nope to, basically. Let's see. Pistol, it's got 2 rounds in it, but it's in poor condition. This pistol I have is in poor condition. So that was the security card I got off this guy. Someone's coming after me. Oh, great. Oh, great. 2 guys with a shotgun.
You do not hide.
Haha! Ambushed you from around the corner, sucker. Getting a lot of shotgun ammo, but I don't have the ability to use the shotgun yet. And, what is this thing? Unresearched object. I have to suspend that project. A spongy reddish organ oozes a clear liquid through many small pores and sphincters. There is a incomplete surgical unit, but I have a surgical unit activation key. So now I can use this as a healing station. And there are some cyber upgrade stations here, just 2 for weapons and psi. There's a audio log, some nanites. There's a combat vest, but I've already got one.
Due to the tenuous situation as of late, I've ordered security defense turrets placed at key locations. Yesterday one went off accidentally and critically injured crewman Wells. However, somebody must have tampered with the Xerxes security subsystems, because now my technicians are unable to take them offline. Until we get to the bottom of this, I've ordered all security turrets recalled to storage. But now I can't get in touch with the team I sent out to do the recall.
Great. Oh, I also forgot you can search these turrets. And sometimes they will have little goodies like this. A portable
Security
battery.
system online.
portable battery can be used to essentially as a portable recharge station. So any power-driven devices, instead of having to track down a recharge station, you can recharge them with a portable battery. And laser turrets are like the most common source.
Chemical needed.
So I need some osmium. So I think before I go any further, I'm gonna go back up to deck 2 and collect the chemicals that I need to complete my research, because I need the little bonuses that it can give me. So I'm gonna go back to the coolant tubes. Actually, I think this way is shorter.
Radiation hazard.
There's a shortcut this way.
Radiation hazard. Radiation hazard.
Or I'm just going to hurt myself with lots of radiation.
Radiation hazard.
Okay, we gotta go back up here. And then the chemical storeroom is right here, I believe. Yeah. See, I needed fermium and osmium. There's some fermium. And there's some osmium. Well, actually, this thing was going faster, so I will use fermium on that. Alright. Now back down to deck 1. Actually, I was supposed to use the elevator like a good person. Alright, so I got... Yeah, that's just a game cartridge. Now back
Radiation hazard.
Let's not go that way again. This is the safe route. There's no radiation in the way. Okay. I believe when I was over there at the security station, I passed up engine control. Yeah. That is a different elevator. I think it doesn't work. Yeah, can't use that elevator either. Yeah, this is engine control right here. I gotta go up these grav shafts. Nope. That was a neat. Yeah, like I said before, it's easy to, I mean, keep an eye out because there's all kinds of little hidden goodies. So it looks like engine control is blocked by a door that's blocked by a key code. And we picked up an audio log here.
God, get me out of here! I've recoded the lock to this room. Maybe that will hold them. I'm heading to cargo bay 2. Come find me there.
So it looks like this Sanger person from the engineering staff has recoded the lock to engine control and has hidden herself in cargo bay 2. So I'm gonna have to go find her in there and get the code from her. It's never that easy. And, oh. Achoo! Jeez, I'm sneezing a lot today.
Research complete.
Research complete. You've learned how to best target the monkeys for maximal damage. All damage you deal to monkeys will be increased by 25%. The monkey is genetically normal. An African squirrel monkey. However, it appears to have been subject to a large number of chemical and surgical procedures, both before and after birth. These procedures have enhanced brain size and connectivity, as well as enhanced I can't. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce that word. I don't even know what that word is. The myelination of the central nervous system. The skull of the creature has been surgically removed, presumably both to prevent cranial pressure and to allow quick experimental access. That is some gruesome experimentation right there. The recommendation: the neural construction of the creature is similar in nature to psionic human neural structure. The monkeys are likely to have psionic capability. They are vulnerable to all attacks which affect standard organic creatures. And now I can get rid of the monkey brain, and I can research whatever this thing is. Spongy reddish organ that oozes white liquid. Sounds tasty. And may as well improve my weapon a little bit. So that is the end of the first portion of engineering. So we started here in the coolant tubes from the maintenance access, and we had to have freaking get away from me. I'm trying to explain something here. So this is this is the engine core, which is the whole reason we're here, trying to get the engine core back online so that we can have primary power again, so that we can go to the elevators, because right now the whole ship is on backup power, auxiliary power, I guess. But it seems that because there was a radiation leak in the coolant tubes, the override access, there's an override that's locked the door to the engine core, and so we have to purge the coolant tubes first before we can get into engine control. But the door to engine control is locked, and the person who has the passcode is in cargo bay 2, which is going to be what we will go through next. The cargo bay section of deck 1, which is through this door here. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oops, wrong button. Bye bye.